The 2015 Cricket World Cup is underway, and the commenters of TYT Sports want Cricket World Cup coverage. Well, we're going to give you our best attempt at some Cricket World Cup coverage. So first of all, we know, at least the standings-wise, Group A, New Zealand and Australia are atop the list. It is being held in Brisbane, Australia, the Cricket World Cup. And India and the West Indies are ahead of Group B right now. So we have two friends of ours over at TYT in New York, Jayde and Bec, our good Aussie friends who took to the streets of New York and had a great time asking the good people, the good tourists from around the world what they knew about cricket, what they know about the Cricket World Cup, and if they know the rules of cricket. It was a great video. It was a lot of fun. Let's take a look.
Do you know anything about cricket?
Cricket? Not a whole lot. I know it can take like days to play sometimes.
You just use that stick just to get a ball.
It's probably maybe like basketball and golf and soccer, but on a much slower pace.
It's a bit like baseball, only with a different bat and only with different rules.
It's the Australian version of baseball, except it's better. The World Cup's been held in Australia and New Zealand.
Can you tell us any of the teams that are going to be in it?
Australia.
New Zealand.
India, South Africa.
England.
Pakistan, England, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan.
Have you seen any, so there was a guy who scored a double century for 200.
Chris Garr from the West Indies. He scored 15 sixes, which is hitting it over into the crowd, and 15 fours, which is along the ground to the boundary. He made 215 runs, which is a record.
How would you describe cricket to an American?
Best game ever.
Okay, well, Ben, do you know anything about cricket? Are you a big cricket fan? Or have you ever followed the Cricket World Cup, I should say?
The Afghanistan, I believe, beat Sri Lanka 236 to 6.
It's a blowout.
Yeah.
What's unbelievable is that the spread was 230.
That's right. Those guys, they know how to. No, I don't know anything about cricket. And as that video shows, nobody in America knows anything about cricket. Yeah.
Well, what's so interesting about this is a very popular sport in, I know, Pakistan, India, New Zealand, Australia. It's got a huge following, and I also know
Former British colonies. That's what the World Cup reads as.
Yes. I did not know that. Okay.
Well, not entirely, but mostly.
Right. And for where these, in these specific countries, cricket's a huge, huge sport, and a lot of people I don't see the relation to baseball that much, because I think
there's a pitcher and a batter and a ball.
But you can run up. You can, it's called a bowler, you literally run, you get a running start. You imagine that in baseball, it would be a totally different game. We also know that
But they don't have a mound.
Yes, that's true. And we do know that people have died playing cricket. It's an intense game, and the fan base for it is enormous. But what we really want to do is throw to the viewers, because anybody who's watching TYT Sports and watching this video, we want to give you an opportunity. If you know about the Cricket World Cup that is taking place right now, please help us out. Send in a video covering any of these cricket matches, a recap, what's going on, about specific players, and if it's good and we enjoy it, we'll happily put it on TYT Sports for you guys. You'll be able to check out your video on our platform, and we'll happily, we want to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. Help us out. Help me and Ben out learn about cricket so we can start covering it more for you guys.